There is a better way. Solar is a good way for a start. Yes, you can create quite a bit of power. Again, wind energy can help, but if there's no wind, there's no energy. However, the United States is sitting on top of Yellowstone National Park, the largest geothermal source in the Western Hemisphere. We could make a huge dent in the amount of global gases, global warming gases that are going in the atmosphere every day by placing a geothermal power plant right there. Um, Add to this hydrogen generation facilities on both coasts, and you could knock out the amount of greenhouse gases completely, in the way of carbon dioxide at least, that's being emitted by power plants and eventually automobiles, trains, and even jets. What other country has done this? Iceland. Are they more advanced? No. Are they harder working? No. We have the technology. We have the workers. It would give a real kick in the butt to the economy. Electricians, carpenters, steel workers, pipe fitters, electronic technicians, software designers, people who make turbines, people who make the electrical wire, people who make you name it that needs to go into it. Anything you need to run data lines, anything that you need as far as computers, anything that you need to run a power station. And these companies, these workers, will get a giant kick in the butt as far as the amount of work they're going to see. Add to this, it would be a very cheap source of energy without having to store nuclear waste. Think about it. If you got a 3 foot by 3 foot square of nuclear waste and you have to store thousands of these, you can fill a mountain quickly. We're not just talking about the rods. What about all the wastewater? There's a lot of things that have to be stored after a nuclear power plant replaces its fuel. I think there should be nuclear power continued on the experimental basis. We should continue to try and improve the plants, but we're not there to the point where we can say, okay, let's convert everything to nuclear. It's not as cheap as everyone seems to think it is. All you need is one Chernobyl, and the costs have gone way, way above what the advantages are. Granted, that is a worst case, well, it's not worst case scenario, but it's pretty damn close. Um, let's think about this. Geothermal would be by far our most inexpensive way of generating power, mostly because the heat source is already there. All we really need to do is to drill down to it. And for all of you skeptics who think that we would be doing nothing more than opening a Pandora's box by drilling into this thing, one, you're not trying to drill into the magma. Two, the drill bits we have would never get close enough to do that. They'd melt and become useless before we got there. Three, even if we did get close enough to make any kind of disturbance on that, it would be like a micro leak in a balloon. It wouldn't affect a cauldron that huge. Geothermal, Yellowstone, that's the way to do it. Yellowstone was put aside for future generations. We are future generations. We have the technology to do this properly, and we could all benefit. And if you want to know how we benefit, we could benefit by having lower taxes. We could benefit by having cheaper energy. We could benefit by having an energy source that is efficient, cheap, allowing our industries to grow. Growth in industry, growth in jobs. Our country could become stronger. And again, we would be the world power. What do you want to do? Buy oil or sell hydrogen? It's a simple question. It's up to you to make the answer. I invite all comments for and against what I have to say, and I welcome all. Thank you.